Hey there, guys. Happy Monday. Long time no see. Um, I am working on a different board today, which actually it looks like it might be better than the other one because you're not getting a glare from the light. But I cracked my other board. If you've seen on my Happy Place Studio, my flame painting, I was working on the tile, but on just like my metal, this. I was doing it on this. This got really hot, which in turn made the tile hot, which cracked it. My table, it was smoking. Not a good idea. So I'm using a kiln block and waiting for a fire brick plate. Actually, I got my fire brick plate. So I'll have a safer surface to work on. Anyway, today we're going to paint a ring. I've done a couple of them, and they're so fun, and I love how they turn out, and I'm completely obsessed with them. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So this is just a ring blank that they use for stamping, like if you're doing metal stamping. And I have these on my Amazon store. And it's under stamping blanks or something like that. Anyway, they come and they have a plastic coating on both sides. So make sure you take those off because I may or may not have tried to do it with those on before. Make sure that you clean, clean it off. I just spray mine with alcohol and then clean it off so doesn't have any oils or anything on it. And then also make sure that it's dry. And then we are just going to use alcohol inks. It's best to use about 4 colors. I brought out 5 today. I've got Sky, Ocean, Cherry, Spice, and Latte. These are also on my Amazon, and I believe it's under alcohol inks or possibly paints. So that's what we're going to do. And I have a brush. So what I do is, the first thing, I'll take 2 contrasting colors. So I'm going to do Cherry and Latte, I think. Make sure everybody's shaken up really well here. Okay, I'm going to take the lids off of all of them because I kind of use them in quick succession, so we will do that. Sorry, should have prepped this earlier. So I'm going to lay down a little bit of the cherry and then a little bit of the latte. So just really all you need is 1 drop. And I just kind of lay it down. You don't want it to be too thick, but then you also don't want it to be too thin. And then in between each, I'm just going to swipe off on here. If it looks like it's too thick, just kind of dab it on keep a paper towel off to the side and dab it over there, or you can just dab it on the one that you're using. So obviously with alcohol inks, things are going to move around. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a completely different color. I'm going to take Ocean. I'm going to put a drop on, but then I'm going to dab it off because I only want tiny dots on here, because if you put too much, it's going to spread way too much. Now when you're making these rings, you need to be aware that this is going to be the center of your ring. So make sure that your design elements are pretty pretty much in the center area there, because that's how you're going to be wearing it. So I'm going to do some red over here on this brown. And then I'm going to take, I think I used latte, I'm going to take spice and do some over on that, over on this side. So I'm liking how this looks. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to dot the centers. So like the middle of my blue, that was too much. See how that works? And that almost was too little. And I'm going to take ocean for the centers of the reds. You really just want to do like one drop because you're going to waste it if not. I'm going to do one in the center there. Yeah, see, that overtook all the red now. So, but you can just keep going back and forth if that does happen. You're just going to do a lot of playing. So I'm going to put red back in the center where those blues are. And we'll just keep going until we get something that we like. But you do have to be careful because it spreads. So I want those a little bit bigger. Because I think I want to take and put a dot of spice in there if I can. I was using a pointy brush to do these, but believe it or not, it just didn't. See? That's all right. We'll put some little dots over there too. Just keep going back and forth, that's all. Till you get it how you like it. I want some tiny little drops of this, this one, sky. Just tiny little ones in here. Little fillers. Yep. There, I got a tiny dot in that one. Okay. I think I like that. You guys can see. Put in the light for you. So that's how it works. You just got to kind of move things around. Zoom in a little bit. So we're going to let this dry. I'm going to give it probably about a half an hour or so. So I'll put you guys on pause And then I will be back and I'll show you how I seal it. And then I'll let that dry, and then I'll show you how I bend it. So I will be back. Okay, so I am back, and this is dry. Totally dry. This is how it looks. Pretty cool. It's going to look like that after it's bent and everything. So I'm going to use, I have this Decoart Dura Clear Gloss Varnish, and this is what I have found to be the best. I was using sprays, and I did not like them. So let me zoom out here a little bit. So what I do, you got to shake it really good. And then I just put it in the lid of a cup, just a little bit. You don't need very much at all. Literally, that's it. And just take a wide paintbrush. I'm going to use this one. And just swipe across. Just like that. Just so you coat it across. If it looks like there's going to be some bumps or anything in there, just kind of flatten them out. So, but that's it. And I will do that again in about 15 minutes or so. Because I'm going to let this dry for a minute. And then when that dries, I'll put another coat on. And then I'll let that dry, and then I will be back to show you how I shape it into a ring. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back. This is dry. This stuff dries really quickly. It only takes maybe 10 minutes or so. But also you can see that putting the gloss on actually makes it even more vibrant. So it's really pretty. The colors really come out and pop. So the next thing we're going to do is we have to make it a ring. So I have these little ring shapers. And I have this also on my Amazon store. And I'll put a link in the description for those. But it's pretty simple to do. Make sure that you have it in the right way. I hope that was in the screen. Let me make this bigger. Sorry, guys. So you can see that it's curved in like that. You want to make sure that your pattern is going to be convex, not concaved. And then just start at the edge and then just crimp all the way around. And these obviously are adjustable rings, so you might need to just fix them up a little bit like that. Make sure you crimp the sides when you're done, and then that is it. There's your ring, and you can pinch it closed. They do sell longer ones of these. I have these super long ones that overlap like this, and then they sell them that are just a bit bigger than this, so that it would actually, I have really big fingers, so that's why it's bigger. But if you have normal sized fingers, this is going to be closer together. So, but that's it, guys. It's super easy. They're so cute. And there you go. Hope you like it. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Show me some pictures. Join Happy Place Studio Facebook group. I'll put a link to it in the description here. If you aren't already in that group, join it and show off your stuff. You can promote your websites and all that fun stuff. Only handmade, I prefer. If you do have findings and stuff, though, you can go ahead and share those links, because we all like that stuff. But if it's just if it's other stuff that I ultimately make the decision, but for the most part I allow everything except for some manufactured stuff that's like from China and stuff. But handmade stuff, obviously, please show me what's going on. We all like to talk and we're real positive there, so join it. Anyway, have a great day, and you guys will see me on Wednesday. Bye.